Hi, this is Kelly from Pateka Kelly and Play Learn Talk, and today's video is a response video to my "Oh no, wrong items are stuck in the drop zone" video from yesterday. So if you have not seen that video, I'll make sure to link it in the comments below or at the end of the video. But basically what we talked about is when you're creating a drag and drop game like this, where you want to hide something in something else or feed something to a character, you may encounter the problem of having your wrong items stuck in the drop zone. Okay, so what it looks like is here we have actually coded all the ornaments as draggable and connected to our drop zone. So when that happens and we put the incorrect answers in, so let's put in the two small ornaments. We're going to put in the third one, so we just don't understand this prompt. We're putting everything inside. When we hit submit, nothing comes out. They're all stuck in here, and that was the primary problem, okay? So what I offered as a solution is that you're going to be linking only the items that you want to be connected to that drop zone, all right? And you're only linking the ones that are the correct answers, okay? So I had linked, in this particular scenario, I showed three, but in this one, I linked just two ornaments. I think I linked these two. All right, so let's go ahead and put all of them in again. And what's going to happen is our incorrect answers are going to pop out, and only two are going to be accepted. So when we hit submit, we have the three large ornaments pop back out, and then the one small ornament pops back out, okay? So yes, just two are inside. Now, from my perspective, when I am creating games, I'm creating them from a speech therapy perspective of I'm making mostly all of my games for the therapist to lead the session in a virtual session, okay? So I provide details and video tutorials and everything to let my users know, like I would let them know in this, hey, these are the items and this is the one that's gonna pop back out, okay? So when I shared this, a Facebook friend said, it would be problematic from their perspective, right? Because I think they're looking at it from the student experience, right? So I really like collaborating with you guys and hearing your comments and feedback because it's helping, all of us see it from a different perspective. So from the student's perspective, if they had selected, this ornament and this ornament, this one still would have popped back out. So it would be upsetting for them, right, if it popped back out when it was actually accurate. So how do we solve that problem, right? So it opened up the dialogue and I've been thinking about it, and I'd love to hear in the comments below what you think. So I had another friend on YouTube post a comment on the video and say, hey, if you connect all three of them and then set the paperclip to 2, that will solve the problem. So it's very hopeful, but when I tried it out, it did not work the way that I wanted, okay? So hang with me. I'm going to offer up what I think is the solution for this problem. But I want to point out that what I'm sharing with you guys on here is just, I love solving problems. I love creating boom cards. So it is really just my joy to be sharing it with you guys, but I don't have all the answers to it. So by all means, if you have a better way of doing something, I am all ears and I would love to collaborate and hear what your solution is, okay? So always feel free to reach out in the comments or send me a message on Pateka Kelly at Instagram, okay? So let's go ahead and put in these ornaments. So 3 of them have been linked, okay, but only 2 have been selected. Let's go ahead and put these in too, okay? And we're gonna hit submit. So our 3 pop out that were wrong, but the 3 that are connected stay in, and that holds true with what I shared yesterday. So anything that you have connected to your drop zone is going to stay in your drop zone because you have told the drop zone all 3 of these are correct. Okay, so that does not work, but maybe I'm missing something, so let me know in the comments below. So what should we do? If you're not able to rework the phrasing, and by that I mean, in my previous video, I had said, instead of saying, put 2 ornaments, put 2 small ornaments in, instead change your phrasing to find the 2 that want to go in, okay? This type of activity is typically done, I feel like, with younger students, and I think it's more fun that way, but that's coming from a perspective of I'm using this in a session to lead my lesson, and it gives me more flexibility. So yes, if I'm assigning it to a student, you can't do that. But I think our solution is going to be we need to create a redirect page in FlowMagic. So if you have not done FlowMagic yet, do not freak out. It is not hard to do whatsoever. I use it all the time. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do it. But I've created a new scenario. So here we have put 3 presents in the bag. So we've designated a specific number. I have attached all 10 of these so that all of them can be possibilities. Okay, and I've created a redirect. Let me see how much battery I have left. Okay, so I'm going to put all of them in. Okay, and basically my solution is they're still all going to get stuck in there, and the reason why is they're all connected, right? They're going to get stuck every time. But when I hit submit and I have a wrong answer, I have coded this using conditional linking to redirect them to a try again page. Okay, and if they have the correct answer, this same button is going to send them to the next page. So let's go ahead and hit submit. And it sends us to this page. The spelling's off on this. I think I typed it too fast. So let's try that again, all right? And let's put in 3 presents. So if they get it incorrect again, I have coded this button to send them to the next page just so they can move on in the session, okay? But if they get it correct, it sends them to the next page as well. So either way, it's sending them on, okay? And then the students, the teacher or the therapist can look at the data and see, oh, they tried it again, they got it wrong again. That's okay. All right, they'll move on from there. So now we're gonna move on to this next page. So how do we do this? So we're gonna come into the workstation here and we'll look at the coding of it. Okay, so here is our page. So we have all of our items. I'm gonna get rid of this toy bag, okay? So here's our drop zone. And our drop zone has exactly 3 as the answer set with the paperclip, all of them attached. And the submit button, so first of all, I have to mention, you have to go up to details and make sure you're checked to flow magic or else you're not gonna have these options, okay? But what I did is I pulled out a text box. You could pull out a button, you could pull out a picture, whatever you want, but you're gonna have something that is your submit button or next button, okay? And then you're gonna come up to link to, and it gives you the option to link to previous card, next card, terminate play, or no link. So I linked it to this card right here. Okay, so this one right here is the first page. It is linked to, it's linked to the next one. Oops, okay, link to next. So it goes to the next page, which is put 2 presents in the bag. However, when you come to linked to, again, there's a little delay on here, and you click conditional link, okay, so, oh, there's totally a delay. Maybe I need to plug in my computer. My computer is like, I don't have energy for this. Okay, so let me move this here. All right, when you click conditional link and then link if wrong. So you could put no link and then they would be stuck on this page, but we don't want them to be stuck there, right? Because they won't have a chance to redo it. So instead, we're going to do link to a certain page, okay? And that is going to be this redo page. So we're going to do conditional link, link if wrong, see how it's linked to OKEC, da-da-da-da. That's actually this card right here, okay? And then when I'm on this page, I'm going to link this button to this card here. So it can get a little messy, but I promise you the more that you do something like this, it is going to become muscle memory for you and it's going to be on autopilot eventually. Not in the beginning. In the beginning, it's going to feel uncomfortable. That's how it is with anything you're learning new, right? So if this is the only solution for now for this kind of thing, then you have to learn how to do it, right? So you might as well learn how to do it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And once again, if you ever see a video and you're like, hey, I know an easier way, like, tell me. I would love it. Okay. All right. I'm wishing you guys a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.